There are thousands of DOS games. Most of them are terrible. I play one selected at random with a 20-minute time limit and record it live. This is the result.
And welcome to this episode. I'm the DOS Gamer Man, and today we have Gold Coast Software, City of Madness. And we're straight into a text menu. Let's have a look at what we have. Right, part of the Dread series apparently, so let's read the intro and go from there. City of Madness. The third in the Dread series of adventures, a confrontation between you and your archenemy, Gulther. You are the top field agent of the Disruption of Reality Enforcement Decision, Dread, travelling through time to seek out and apprehend time criminals. The worst happens to be your ex-partner, turned bad, Gulther. You have just saved Dread itself from his evil disruptions, and in order to save your chief, you agree to a hostage exchange. You for the chief. Now you travel through time to confront your foe. And some copyright information. Okay, let's get started. Full story intro. City of Madness, dedicated to memory of Roy. You head to a place unknown, a time unknown. You know your archenemy, Gulther, well enough to realise he'll want sport. Gulther's not the type to be waiting when you arrive. Rather, he'll challenge you to find him. It will be a test of wits, yours against his. Unfortunately, Gulther will tend to cheat and resort to dirty tricks, should he find himself losing. You must remember this is his game, his rules, a game of survival. Location. You find yourself in a strange octagonal room with 8 shimmering doors on each wall. The doors seem to be blinking in and out of time. You can see nothing of interest. North, south, east, west. Standard directions, okay. I mean, tempting to go north, but let's do something different. Let's go southeast, just for the sheer fun of it. You find yourself on a beam pad in a transporter room on some interstellar craft from the future. The walls throb with massive power. You can see transporter controls. Look at controls. Examine. Controls. Look controls. Okay, let's type the whole thing out. Transporter. Use controls. This is a bit. The Parser's not doing well here, right? We've got transporter controls. Use transporter. Help. Help not available. Examine, look. What other verbs could we do? Look at transporter. Okay, we're back at the transporter. Let's go east, because I'm not getting anywhere with the transporter controls. You're on a small observation deck. A large viewport permits a view out of the ship. There is an open access tube to the east. You can see viewport. Look. Viewport. It doesn't like examine. Okay, let's do a quick restart and just see if there's anything help on the verbs to use. Quit. Yes. Right. Okay, let's see what we have in terms of verbs, because it's not been that things. This is a text adventure. Enter in any commands. For example, you want to investigate an old book. You may examine it, read it, try to take it, eat it. How you type in the command for reading could be as simple as read book, or as complex as read the flowery. Okay, you should understand. Should the game not understand, it's probably due to the fact the game does not require that specific word. Okay, so we've got examine, read, and look. So those should have worked. And simple movement, fine. Quit, save, restore, sound, brief, verbose. Nothing special. Let's have a quick another go. Shall we go? Let's go southeast again. Read controls. Nothing is written on it. Push controls. Pull controls. I mean, I'm struggling to see why we can see transporter controls if there's nothing we can seem to do with it. And examine controls. Examine controls. Okay, right. Transporter controls. The only control you can figure out is its setting option. Use settings option. Change setting. Let's do a full sentence. Change transporter settings. Examine transporter settings. Nothing special, right? We're not getting anywhere here. Let's have a look at the next place. We could see the viewport if we examine. Why is the A not taking? Examine viewport. A large viewport. The purpose of which is to look out of the viewport. Let's get an example of where we are. You gaze out at the very familiar planet. You should recognize it. It's Earth. Genius that you are. You're determined by the pollution content and the orbiting trash that you're home in your proper time, give or take a few months. Okay, so we're back home. Then you notice to the right, protruding its massive yaw from the ship's gun turret, an iron cannon aimed directly at Earth. It would appear that the ship from the future is about to pulverize Earth into oblivion. Okay, so we can go back the way we came, or we can go further east. Let's carry on further east. I'm inside an access tube. I can crawl up or down. Below you, the throbbing noise is intense. Okay, let's go down, because let's see what's throbbing. Down. Yeah, not the best software parser around, or a text parser around. It recognized D for down, but not the word down. Engineering error. By the design, you recognize a time drive confirming that this ship is of future technology. By the computer readout, you can see all the weapon systems are armed and ready. You can see a slave droid. Use computer. Nope. Examine slave droid. Slave droid ignores you. It's oblivious to your existence. Its sole purpose is to supervise the engineering computers. Kick computer. Computer. Break computer. Come on. Okay. Should we leave this here? I can see this is going to be a complicated game. There's probably lots of little puzzles to figure out. I guess if I'd invested in the first few games, or I think 2 games, this was the 3rd in the series, this might be worth a play. Until then, this was City of Madness, the 3rd in the Dread series. Let us know if you've played any of the others and what you think. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next video.